this fire going right away. Heard some coyotes, whole pack of them. And this ain't near town, so it's either wolves or coyotes. I'm not sure which. So we need these fires started. These ones won't be as skittish as the ones in town. We're gonna waste no time getting these fires started. Like I said, they ain't gonna be near as skittish. This is deep in Ottawa National Forest right here. Let's get them going. Well, let's start by knocking off some snow. Got a lot of snow while I was setting up. Had to hurry up. I can hear it hitting that stovepipe. Quite the introduction there, hey? Oh, whew, we got the fires going just in time. Oh, like I said, heard some critters out there running around. Anyway, my name is Jesse, and this is Superior State Outdoors. Welcome back, y'all. Oh, I went to go up to Bob Lake Campground, which is up by Mass City. And I went up in there with old Beastie there. And they got a lot more snow than we got here. I mean, they got several feet, like 3. I went down a side road. And I went down another side road to get down to Bob's Lake. I went back about 50 yards, and the beast just dropped right through everything. It was kind of warm. It hit I think it hit 30 today. It was enough to soften that snow up. And the sled tracks and the guys going through there wasn't enough, and it just dropped. And I was like, yeah, and we had to do 2 miles of that. I was like, yeah, I don't think she's going to make her. So I just went ahead and kicked all that loose snow out, dropped her in 4, and backed out fast. That was fun. We slung snow everywhere. Yeah. So we got back out onto another crappy road, and we took that road to another road. And I hightailed to here. I left at 11 this morning. Right now, I think it's 5 in the afternoon. So I got here just in time. So I had to hurry up and get set up. I hurried up and got set up. While I was setting up, I heard a pack. Old pack of coyotes or wolves or something. They're way off in the distance, but I heard them as plain as day, and you're going to out here. It's just quiet and snow. That's it. There are a few cabins scattered throughout, but nobody's in them. And there are people who live on this road out here, past Campground. There are a few beautiful cottages across the lake. And again, I see no light, so I don't think anybody's in them either. It's just me. And I didn't bring the gun, so I got a spray. I got a knife. I got a machete. And I got an axe. I got all that crap for processing wood if I need it, but I shouldn't have to. I got the fires going. That's the main thing. Let them know you're here. Let them know you're here. If it's coyotes, they're a little mouthier in the woods than they are in town. They don't usually come near a human because in town they know humans will tear them up. Out here they might get a little braver because there's not a lot of food sources. But if it's wolves, that's a whole nother matter. And what they'll do, because the wind is going that way, they'll actually come around to smell, see what the heck is over here. They won't have a clue. They'll be sniffing around to see what it is. So of course I went out their ways and took a good old piss, and I figured they'll know it's human. They shouldn't screw around. But we're going to be on our toes tonight. We're just going to be in on toes camp. We're at beautiful Perch Lake, by the way. Bob Lake was a wash. You ain't going to be able to get back in there. But we are at Perch Lake, and it's just gorgeous out here. Mom and Pop's, one of Mom and Pop's favorite fishing holes. They used to come out here every year. They borrow my lanterns and sit out here together all night long, fishing for bullheads. This will bring back some memories for them. So I decided to come on out here to this camp, and this is a absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous campground, and it is open. Another update for you. Imp Lake. They closed it, just like I was afraid they would. When they put them new gates up down there, if you seen my video where I was down there, they did close it. They closed it, and that is so unfortunate. I've been camping there forever, and winter camping, it's a shame. It's now closed. This one is open. Lake St. Catherine is open. Bob Lake course is open. If you can get to it, you'll have to take a sled. But yeah, there's only a few left, and that's a shame. But we are at Perch Lake right now, and it's beautiful. It's full of walleye, northern, bowheads. It looks like catfish, and crappie. It's a nice lake. This is a beautiful, beautiful campground, outlined by stones, easy to get to. And they plowed the road all the way down past the campground and did a loop and they left. So to get into the campground, though, you're going to have to get in here with four-wheel drive. It's not bad right now, but as you can hear, it's snowing like crazy, so it'll probably be bad soon enough. But you can get in it. That is great. You can literally set up camp here, go fish on the ice, come back to your camp. Or you could park in one of the camp spots, drag your stuff out there, fish, come back, load up, and go. It's a really nice place. Wow, I just fired that thing up a little bit ago, and it's already 70, 30 Celsius. It's already warm in here, really warm. So I got to finish hooking up the lights, but I wanted to get the fires going and let the critters know I'm here. And like I said, I'm not afraid of it. It doesn't bother me. It just, you got to be aware of these kinds of things. You know, if you hear them, make sure you get your fires lit right away. That's going to be the most important step you can take. We'll take a drive around the campground later, see if we can see any sign. We're going to take a quick lap around the campground here and see if we see it. We're pretty close. We'll screw around. Let's check it out. Some critter prints back there. Doesn't ruin anything. Let's go back there. That's us. This is all fresh snow. So many prints you see are pretty fresh. Back there, the backside, fresh. See right here. That's where it matters most. Tells me what kind of critters you are. Wolves are smart. They come around from the back. They want to smell you first. Coyotes ain't that smart. some prints, that's for sure. Let's get back in there. Alright, we're back inside. Wow, it's warm in here. Very warm. Had to get some of the gear off. It's too much. Throw the log on the fire. There we go. Yeah, just seen a vehicle. He went down that where it's plowed down there, turned around and left. I don't know what that was about. Didn't come all the way into the campground, of course. There are, like I said, a couple camps up here. Maybe one of them came out to this camp for the weekend. Too hard to tell. Today being Saturday, so yeah, probably a pretty safe bet. That's what it is. So we did see some sign out there in the back. Like I said, no big deal. You just probably won't be cooking tonight, that's all. Don't want to take no chances. You are not the apex predator in the forest. Especially the deep forest. I do have cell signal. 2 bars. It's good enough for a call. But yeah, you know you have to be careful. Being stupid doesn't do you any good. Now, big difference. Coyotes, wolves, I've come face to face with a wolf. Did not scare me. No sense trying to run. You ain't gonna run. But till I know for sure what kind of pack I'm dealing with, no sense in taking a chance. We're good right here. And we are safe. They won't come in. They'll come close maybe. They smell my scent. Maybe I'll just move on. Still, we don't take chances. Coyotes, ain't nothing. You don't have to worry about them a bit. I did see some interesting videos where coyotes were coming in town and attacking little kids, though. I said that would happen. You start moving in on their territory, them coyotes, they'll go for small things. They'll attack a smaller thing. Your dogs, your cats, even your kids. Coyotes are nasty little buggers. They need to be thinned out, but hey, whatever. That's my viewpoint on it. They're pretty nasty little critters. And I've seen that video. I was like, man, that thing attacked that little girl. Couldn't believe it. That's terrible. But that's the kind of thing that you'll deal with when it comes to coyotes. Wolf probably wouldn't do that. Now, if you're on the forest, maybe, but I highly doubt it, because they know they're predators. But coyotes, they really don't care. They don't care. I had one time when I was down in Texas, delivering a load. He come walking up. I was eating a sandwich. He wanted that sandwich. He started growling at me. A coyote. I looked at that thing and said, get out of here. And I threw some rocks, and he went a little ways, and he turned and growled. He wasn't going to come at me. But I couldn't believe how brave he was. Crazy. Yeah, we're going to kick back, relax, probably have a few beers, just chill out. Oh, it's beautiful. The morning ought to be just gorgeous. We're going to have lots of snow. I can hear it hitting the water. You've seen it. It's everywhere. I love snow. I like it when it's coming down like that. It's absolutely gorgeous. Makes a mess, but that's all right. We don't mind. We clean it up. As long as you have all your gear picked up or you know where everything is, you won't lose it. You get heavy snows, you leave some gear laying around, you may not find it. That's how it works. All right. Oh, to another relaxing camp. Cheers. Oh, that one fits. Finally, something fits in the good chair. Oh, it's going to be a beautiful night. Right now, it is, let's have a peek here. It is 80, 25 Celsius. Yeah, nice. I had to get some of the gear off. Ooh, I was sweating. Still am. Yeah, it's warm. But we'll kick back, relax for a little bit. I'm going to call the bear here pretty quick. She's got to go to work soon, so I might as well give her a call. Let her know we're out here. All right. Looks like the storm finally passed. Still no moon though. It didn't come out yet. Well, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. So I know checking through the fire. I got the old stove fired up again this morning. Got ye old beastie warming up too. Trying to warm up some of the water and stuff that's out there in it. It's 5 o'clock in the morning and we are gonna we're starting to get woke up. We're gonna have a fire today outside. Covered this thing in snow. Let's see. Knock the that off of there. Yeah, it's all over ice, so I gotta get this thing nice and hot. Get all that melted off before I could even consider putting it away. So we're gonna be here a while this morning today. I ain't in no hurry. Woo, time to get woke up. Good morning. You can hear that water boiling in that tank back there. Kept making me think coffee pot was boiling. There will be some oatmeal this morning. We gotta get out there and get our fire started soon. I intend to hang around here a little while today. There ain't in no hurry to get out of here. That ain't enough, I got more. Let's get some of that boiled water in there. Wait on the coffee to get done. Oh, it smells good. Brown sugar and cinnamon. That's one of my absolute favorites. Oh yeah. Cover that up. All right. Come on. We need a coffee. nice in there. Oh, perfect. I always remember when I was young, man, we'd be at deer camp. The old timers would put some coffee in their oatmeal. A little bit. And they asked me, "You want some oatmeal, boy?" I said, "Not with that in it. I want sugar." And they looked around and said, "Whose kid's this? Join back." The old timers, they were hilarious. I miss a lot of them old timers. Sure do. They were a lot of fun. When you're a kid, they're hilarious. You don't know whether to take them serious or not when you're young. Oh, they were great. I miss them. There was an old timer named Gene. He used to come to the shop all the time when I was a boy. Every time they needed a fishing buddy, Pops would go, "Hey, take the boy." Got one of my first walleye out at Sunset Lake. It was a 5-pounder. It was a huge walleye I got out of there. Going with one of his friends, Archie, I think it was at the time. Oh, yeah, it was like Rent a Kid. That's why, if you watch that video where I was at the shop and that kid, I said, "Well, we got a free boy now." You're a kid, you hung around the shop. The old timers drag you out fishing. You weren't going to sit around. It was a lot of fun. The old timers were hilarious. Oh my God. You guys were funny. Oh, that's so good. Yeah. I miss them. I do. I miss them every day. I go out and set up a tent. There'd be 5, 6 of them drinking. Try to set up a tent, take them hours. But then there were the old military style tents, some heavy canvas tents. Those guys get out there and do it. Oh, man. And old barrel stoves for wood stoves. Oh, but they always had a blast. Always had a great time. And it was always just the fun. The fun. It was just uncomparable. I mean, when you're just a kid, you get to go out and see that. Oh, oh, there were moments you never forget. Love fishing with them old timers, and I miss them. That's what's kind of nice about here. Mom and Pop used to come out here. Like I said, borrow my lanterns. They'd sit right out here on the rocks, fish together all night long, catching bullheads. Mom and Pops. There's moments in life you just don't get back. I miss the old timers. Some of the crap that come out of their mouths was friggin' hilarious. Time to eat this up. We gotta get a fire going soon. I think that's the little fella we heard yelling all morning. There's one set. He'd been going back and forth. Another set right here we ran through. Back the other way. Then there's 2 or 3 more sets down there on the ice where he ran through. I think it was a fox from what it sounded like. Y'all let me know in the comments. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. He noticed I was here and he's freaking out, running back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a fox. See how that ice plowed up on the shore? This is where the rocks were. This is where Mom and Pop used to sit down in here. What an absolutely gorgeous morning. No wind. It's a beautiful cabin over there. Wow. A couple of them. I see no smoke fires, so yeah, I'm guessing they're all gone. That is one gorgeous island. So still and quiet again. That's 2 camps where I caught that. Absolutely perfect weather. We had a good storm last night, a lot of snow. Yacht already knocked it all off. I get that thing so hot it just melts it all right off. Wow, yeah. That's gorgeous. There are some beautiful cabins on the other side. I don't remember seeing them when I was a young man. Oh yeah, there's some nice ones out there. Got a haze. Had to be a fox. You can see his prints here. He ran through a couple times. I kept hearing it go from one way all the way down and then back and then all the way down and then back. Definitely dog, small. Had to be a fox. And a screeching noise. You'll hear it. You probably already did. Like I said, hit me up in the comments, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Tried to catch him. Little bugger was, well, that's why they're sly. Sly like a fox, right? Oh, let's get back up to camp. I'm in no hurry to leave today. Not at all. This is the most beautiful winter wonderland in the world. And these places are still open to us. That's important to me. Look at that. A lot of fun memories. This camp is bringing back a lot of fond memories. Look at all the ice rippling. Remember I was telling you about this cracking I was hearing at the other lake? That's what causes it. Super fractures. Ooh, I love that noise. Oh. Wow. Winter wonderland indeed. Birds are flying around, but they're quiet. Oh, Squawker's just heard me. There he is. Little butter. There's 2 of them. One there. One over somewhere. Oh, I love the sounds of nature. Cute. Yeah, like I said, I ain't in no hurry to leave this camp. Not at all. Not at all. Oh, the scenery here is just spectacular. I love it. Brings back a lot of fond memories of being a young man out here. And a lot of the other places I've been. But this one especially is bringing back a lot of fond memories. Probably because Mom and Pop's fishing out there all together all night. I could just see it when they were younger. They don't get out much no more. Of course, Mom still runs the shop. Pop's leg's been bothering him. Mom, of course, broke her hip last year. She's still working. Still working strong. Stopped in and seen her before I made this camp. Had to pick up a couple bottles of propane, bags for a lantern just in case. Gotta spend your money local. But yeah, I remember a lot of things from the old days. A lot of fun. Had the old timers. Oh my God, they were hilarious. Most of them old butters lived in cabins too. And if they did modernize their house, they built around it or added to it. That's why a lot of the houses up here, people have a hard time remodeling because they start digging in the wall and they go, holy crap, look at this. Yeah, you got a good 6-8 inch wall there, thickness. You ain't moving that. Them old butters could build, and they built solid. So a lot of the houses up here, you have that. You know, that old cabin. They just kind of built around it. I have seen a few. A lot of these old timers actually had cabins. The old Finlanders, Germans, they built. And when they built, it ain't going nowhere. Yeah, them guys, they knew how to build. Without a doubt. The saunas still stand. It's crazy. They've been long gone. Their grandparents, parents, those are the ones that built them. And back further. Yeah. A lot of them old timers like cabins, I used to love going in and you could smell it, beans and bacon. That's what it always smelled like, beans and bacon. And coffee. They'd snatch you up to go hunting. All their kids were grown and gone, mostly in service and stuff, and you were just a young lad. Oh yeah, you're going fishing, you're going hunting. You didn't get really the option. You just went. And you learned a lot of valuable lessons, taught you a lot of stuff. That's why I miss them so much. Today's world, it's like a dog eat dog. Everybody's out for themselves and looking to do you, and at the same time, y'all know it's true. It's a shame. Back then, they just imparted wisdom on you. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, winter wonderland for sure. It's absolutely beautiful. I love this. It's 2 camps in a row I've caught a break. Had a storm on this one. We had wind on that last one at night. Last night we took a drive around to see what was going on. That wasn't the little fox I was riding around. I think there were wolves this time, not coyotes. Because, like I said, they want to get around where they can smell you. So when we took the beast around the campground there was a lot of fresh track up there. Big track. Big. So yeah, I'm thinking it was wolves. So we didn't make a dinner. You don't take gambles like that. We didn't make no dinner. And I didn't want to have to spray anybody or any animal, or you know what I mean. I don't want to do that. So we just forewent dinner. Wasn't a very big pack. That's another thing that tipped me off that it could be wolves. Probably it sounded like maybe 8, 10 of them. So yeah, coyotes had a huge pack, yapping little buggers. But these ones here, they were just howling off in the distance. So I had a feeling, and I think they were on the other side of the lake, and they were coming around. And it's pretty evident they came around. They never got too close to camp, as you've seen. I think the closest they got was maybe 5 sites away. And they just all went right around me. Went right around me and probably went off on the other side over there. But they wanted to see what I was first. So they went right, like I said, they'd circle around where the wind was blowing this way, and they could catch me up, catch that scent. And they're like, oh, human, let's get going. So that was nice. Don't have to confront them? Don't. But that little fox this morning, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. He was making that yapping. I'd love to have seen him, but he stayed out of sight. The closest he got, as you see, was right up here on the ridge. He went down once. Then he shot down, now down to the ice, and ran back and forth a few times. He was, too, probably trying to figure out what the hell I was doing up here. I am in no hurry to leave. At all. I'm probably going to hang out here most of the day. When the wood's gone, we gone. And I got plenty. I brought like 8 bundles. I had plenty of wood. I didn't burn that much last night. I only got up a few times. There was no moon, and there's going to be no sunrise. But that's all right. We got a winter wonderland instead. I'm all about that. And it's not really that cold. I mean, the thermometer now isn't really going to measure much because of the fire. But, yeah. Oh, I live for this. Oh, and slept. Oh, I slept so good. I always sleep wonderful in the woods. Always. What do you want, you little bug? Where are you? You're right behind me. What are you doing? What are you yelling at me? And don't be throwing nothing at me either. They get up in the trees. They'll literally take, if there's nuts or something, drop them right on you. Little buggers. They're cute. Yeah, he's kind of wondering what I'm doing. Yeah, this is a reminiscing camp to me. Started on me last night. I started thinking about the old timers. How much I miss them. They made sense. And I'll tell you, when you were a boy, and you went over to one of their places, you never left hungry. You tell any one of them old timers, women, oh man, I'm kind of hungry. Don't ever do that back then. Oh, they break out the 6-course breakfast and whip it down in there and expect you to eat it all. Oh, no. When you're young, you look at that, your eyes start bugging. You're like, whoa. And women could cook and bake. Oh, they could bake. give you a slab of pie, like a quarter of a pie on a plate, and you're a kid, and you're looking at that like, oh, I loved it. The coffee was always strong, always a perk pot on a wood stove in the house. And then women knew how to use those stoves. Man, they had those little, you don't even see them. I haven't seen one in years. A little thing goes on top of the stove where you can set something on top. That's how you manage the heat. You want direct heat, you want high, boom, you put it right on that stove. You wanted medium heat, you broke out this thing with a little tripod leg, you stuck it on there and you stuck the pot on that. That's medium. They knew how to cook on those things. And back, they had the cool ovens that were built right in with stovepipe, and they just open them up, put their pies and stuff in their cookies. Oh, our houses always smelled amazing. Always. Oh, I miss it. I really do. Because there ain't, like I said, there ain't many of them left. They're all gone. They all went out to the big cabins in the sky. I hope they found whatever piece it was I was looking for. There were Pops' houses now. There used to be camp, used to be out there. We used to all get out there and hunt. We used to have almost the whole entire family would come up back then. There was 6 of us kids. It's only, let's see, nope, there was 5 of us kids, I'm sorry. And now there's only 3 of us left. But we used to have the entire family come up around Thanksgiving for hunting season. The entire family. You wouldn't believe it. Cousins, nieces, nephews, uncles, grandpas. I mean, oh, they were everywhere. All the women would get together and they'd cook just a huge meal. And we kids had to go in one area because there was so many of us little buggers. And then all the adults would be in other areas and eat. Oh, Thanksgiving was just fabulous. The guys all go hunt. And then we'd come in for Thanksgiving dinner. And we'd all go back out to camp hunt. Wow. I mean, tons of family. And most of them are gone. We don't even do that anymore. That goes to show you the times change. When you're young, you look at that and you're in awe. At that time, you're not really thinking about it much. But when you get older, every little thing, every little detail. Mom's Black Forest cherry cheesecake. Oh, little mama's. Oh, that was so good. Oh, yeah. Things like that you remember. Card games, watching them all play, hunting. Just fun. Look at them, a whole bunch of old buggers back there. I don't know if you've seen them on camera. Like 3, 4 of them back there running around. Ha, they're playing. That's awesome, cutie guys. Huh? You like reminiscing too? Yeah. Now the house is there because old camp is gone now. Papa built the house instead. And it's beautiful too. Wow. But, yeah. A lot of fond memories. I'll enjoy this coffee for a while. Quit boring y'all with old timer talk, right? Oh. Spent the last few hours just wandering around, finishing up that whole pot of coffee. Oh, hope that reminiscing didn't bother you all much. That's what it's like growing up in a sports shop when you're a boy. I think it's reminiscing is probably due to all the holidays. We just had Thanksgiving, of course, and Christmas is on its way. It is so quiet, so peaceful. I could come out here and stay a week. That's what I'd like to do. The bear wouldn't care. She knows this is my happy place. Deep in the forest, deep in Ottawa National Forest. Nice little snowstorm. Gave everything a beautiful coat. The ice is here. I could stay here a week. I really could. The bear wouldn't care, but the boss might. Oh, I love that. Go out during the day, do your ice fishing. Bring home your catch. Fry her up in the pan. Fresh. Oh, I would love to do that. Maybe one day. You got about 10 more years before I can even retire. So until then, looks like I'm going to be sharing this with y'all. But oh, I'd love to. Oh, I wouldn't leave. This would be home for at least a week. Oh, yeah. That would be amazing. One day. Like I said, that's all I've been doing. Just walking around, enjoying. It's so still, so quiet. Probably upper 20s, maybe 30. I had to get the otter nice and hot to get all the ice knocked off. I'm not in a hurry. I really don't want to go. I'd love to spend a week here. Oh, I think I'm just going to wander around some more, finish up the coffee, enjoy this beautiful fire. Oh, no bugs, no people. Perfect. I think that's the slowest pack down job I've ever done. It is so quiet. Still. Hardly any wind, just a slight breeze. Beautiful island. This was the Reminiscing camp, I guess they'll call it. Sorry about that. But it's not so bad to remember the old timers in the old days now, is it? Leftovers from the stove. Yeah. This is beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Didn't want to leave, want to stay. Seen some deer running around back up in there while I was loading up. Like 4 or 5 of them. Explains why the wolves are around. They must be heading the yard. Just look how still. Nothing. Just nothing. I love this. Anyway, that's my camp. A lot of critters last night. Wow. Tons. We like critters. They're beautiful. Yeah. Nothing but an outline. That's the way we like it. Look at that. We got our have a nice day garbage satchel. Oh, that's great. That's it. All right, guys. That's it. That's it. This is beautiful. I wanted to stay a week. If I could, I would. So quiet. All right. Love y'all. Be good. Oh, wish you were here.